Alright, welcome guys. Wasn't planning on doing a video on this, but I think I will anyway. So this is a BMW E36 Touring, basically a wagon, that I'm going to do for a drift car. I'm not sure which car here yet. I have a used car coming that I'm going to try to work on and do a project out of. But this body I picked up because I thought it was pretty cool looking from AP Plastics. And basically some of the work is done here already. I have it cut out, I have it masked. I used a paint marker to try to do the grills here ahead of time. I was having a hard time getting those masked out the way I like them anyway. But basically this will be hopefully a fairly short video or multi-part video, because the hard part here has already been done. When you get your body, you're going to take it and you're going to clean it, cut it out, clean it, get it ready to go, and then mask it. The prep work, it sounds easy when you say it that way, but it's actually going to be the hardest part of doing the whole thing, because it's time consuming. You know, getting your window masks on, getting it cut out the way you want it to be. I usually use just a lexan scissors to this point, and then once I get it all painted, I'll come back with like a Dremel with a little sanding roller. But so we are going to give this a fairly simple paint job. I'm going to start off, I'm going to try something a little different. I'm going to do a lame flake that'll seal everything up. So put a little sparkle in it, and then I'm going to do a pearl white. Stripes are going to be black. Not really going to do much of a livery on this thing. Might do some lights on it, keep it kind of simple. But so the body is ready to go. We're just going to go give it a couple light coats of the sparkle paint, and we'll see how that looks. Well, I thought I had some lame flake, as it turns out I don't. So we're just going to skip that and go right to the pearl white. As you can see, this is just one coat. You can see it's pretty light. You can see through this thing super easy. And that's what I wanted. So it'll help seal in some of those edges. We're going to do several coats just like this to get the desired look. So I'm probably going to go throw maybe 3 or 4 more coats like this on. And then let's see how that looks, and then it'll be a matter of letting that dry, taking the masking off, and going to the next step. But let's go through a couple more coats on this. Total of 5 light coats of the pearl. It's hard to see in this light, but it does give you that pearl. You can kind of see across the hood there. And then I backed it with a white. Pulled the tape off. Now I'm going to do the black. And after I do the black, I'm going to actually just take the film off the outside where the black is and try to do a flat coat to give the black a dull look. And the bumper piece done too. So you can see light coats build up and end up looking pretty good. So that's 5 light coats of the pearl, 1 coat of white behind. Now one to add the black. Okay, here's where you got to start to just basically trust the process, because you'll see all the overspray, it starts looking a little rough, but the black is on and around, but with the overspray on, it just looks kind of rough. You get the thing with the film on the top. Windshield stuff really started peeling as it painted, so we'll see how crisp the lines get, but there's a trim that goes around, so if there's a little bleed through, that'll cover all that. The rear bumper as well. And that'll get fastened on. So I'm going to try something a little different where these black stripes are. I'm going to try to peel just the film off on the outside of this, and then I'm going to try to spray like a dull flat from Tamiya. This is all Tamiya paints, by the way. I'm going to use a dull flat over top the stripe, so that way when all the film is off, it'll give a nice shine to the whole body. But then the black should give a dull look to the molding, is the hopes. So this is the first time I'm going to try this, so we're going to see how that works. Alright, mask is still on the body, but I did take it off, so you can see it's real glossy, the way the light's hitting it. I want to get rid of that gloss. I want to make it look dull. Body lines are typically a little flat, dull. And we're going to use the Tamiya paint here. It's you see there's PS55, it's a flat clear. So I'm going to use that on the outside. We're going to try to knock that down, make it look a little dull, and then we're going to let everything dry up real good. and I'll pull the window films, pull all the outside masks. We'll see what we're left with, and that will be stage 1 of the body. And we'll see how that looks. There you go, all the film removed. Paint line's got pretty clean, a little bit above the roof here, but that'll be covered with a window trim. You can see in the light here now how the body's nice and shiny, but the molding stayed dull, so it gives me that more realistic look. You can see headlights are all masked out. There's gonna be light buckets, some other stuff put in here. So it works out pretty good. Let's see how everything worked. So yeah, so that's the first stage of the body. So now the basic body is painted. So I think that's gonna be it for the part 1. I think part 2, what we're gonna do is I'll fasten this rear bumper portion on, get that in place. Then we're gonna put some decals on here. We'll get that on, and we're gonna start adding some other detail to this body and making it look a little nicer as we go through here. So thank you for watching, and have a great day.